Imagine this. It's the first week of summer. You're melting into the couch, scrolling through your phone, and your brain whispers, "Is this really it?" Sound familiar? Every summer I told myself, this is the year, things will be different. But somehow I'd always end up in the same cycle. Sleeping in, binging Netflix, and drowning in that sinking feeling that I wasted it all. But this year, I planned the best summer of my life. Stick around, and I'll show you how to make your summer unforgettable.
Oh, and by the way, there's a special gift waiting for you at the end of this video. I've created a printable summer planning PDF file to help you put everything we talk about into action. Stick with me until the end, and I'll show you exactly how to get it.
Every single year, I'd kick off summer with the same promise. This time, I'm making it count. But let's be real. The first week, late night scrolling, breakfast at 2 p.m., one episode, then another, then 12. Sometimes I'd convince myself I just needed to rest. But suddenly I'd find myself trapped in a lazy spiral I couldn't escape. Even the simplest tasks, like reading a book or tidying up my room, somehow turned into maybe tomorrow, and then never. Then before I knew it, August rolls in, and I couldn't remember doing anything meaningful all summer. But I did remember finishing 3 entire shows, and watching the same short videos at least 50 times.
That failure hit me hard. I didn't want another summer of nothing. So I sat down and asked myself, what do I really want? Not just to be productive, but to feel alive, to grow, and to create memories I'd talk about for years. That's when I decided to make a plan. Not a boring checklist, but a fun, intentional plan to make this summer amazing. It wasn't about being perfect. It was about starting with one small step and owning my summer. So I grabbed my notebook and pen and divided the page into 3 columns. Column 1, self-growth. Things I could do to improve myself, even just a little. Column 2, meaningful goals. Goals that gave me a sense of purpose, not just achievements for the sake of it. Column 3, intentional rest. Not laziness, but the kind of rest that recharges you and helps you come back stronger. That's how my journey began. Each week, I returned to the plan, adjusting, adding, tracking progress, and for the first time ever, summer actually felt like it had meaning. Let's start with the first column I wrote in my notebook, self-growth. Because before chasing any big goal, I needed to work on myself, on the inside. I didn't need to read 20 books or master 5 skills in a week. Nope. I decided to start small. Don't make the beginning complicated, or it'll feel impossible to even start. So I picked one simple thing. Learn a new language. Just 15 minutes a day using a basic app or a beginner book. Not to become fluent overnight, but to feel like I was moving forward, even if it was just one step. I also started reading. 1 to 2 pages a day from a book that could truly change my perspective. And I tried doing some light daily exercises. Not to become a bodybuilder, but honestly, just moving, breathing, and feeling connected to my body. That alone felt like an accomplishment. The second column was meaningful goals. I picked 3 things that really excited me. First, I decided to start running and signed up for a 5K race. Day 1, I ran for 2 minutes and felt like I was going to pass out, but after a while, I kept going, step by step. And when I finally crossed that finish line, my heart was full of pride. Next, I returned to something I'd been missing, daily journaling. Every night, I'd write down how I felt, a few simple thoughts from my day, even just one sentence. It helped me organize my thoughts, clear my mind, and understand myself better. And the third thing, helping others. Whether it was a kind message, offering help to someone online, or even volunteering at an animal shelter. Because the smallest moments can create the biggest impact in someone else's life. And remember, a meaningful goal isn't measured by the achievement, but by the feeling it leaves behind. And the last column, one I learned the hard way, I called it intentional rest. Because in my past summers, I'd always feel guilty whenever I took a break. I'd feel lazy, like I was wasting time. But now I get it. Rest isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. And I've come to believe not all rest is healthy and not all hustle is progress. So I started actually scheduling empty time in my day. Yes, time where I'd do absolutely nothing. I'd read a novel while swinging in a hammock with my phone far away, hangouts with friends, game nights, a random road trip that led to the best ice cream of my life, and I tried something new, stargazing, a full night lying under the stars, feeling how small I am in this huge universe and how powerful that one moment can feel. It helped clear my mind. I realized that when rest is intentional, it feeds the soul and makes you come back stronger. It's not laziness, it's the warrior's recharge. And if organizing all of this feels overwhelming, don't worry. I've prepared a free printable summer planning template just for you. It includes the same 3 sections, each on its own detail page with helpful prompts to guide you. You can use it to set your goals, track your habits, and schedule rest time clearly and easily. You'll find the download link on my Telegram channel. The link is in the video description. You can download it after watching the video.
Let's be honest, planning an epic summer isn't always easy. There were days I didn't feel like running or journaling. Social media was calling my name, and the doubts whispered, "You're not good enough." But here's what I learned. You don't have to be perfect. On tough days, I told myself, just do one small thing. 5 minutes of learning, a quick stretch. It was enough instead of a full workout. And when distractions showed up, I'd set a 10-minute timer to refocus. Those tiny moments, they're what kept me on track. Got doubts? That's totally normal. Just take one small step and prove them wrong. Whenever you feel stuck or unmotivated, make the task easier and do it anyway. This summer, I didn't just survive. I grew. I chased dreams. I rested with intention, and I pushed through doubt. It wasn't perfect. I still binged a few shows. But for the first time, it felt like the right kind of summer. This is your chance to start fresh. You don't need to be perfect. Just start. Grab a notebook and choose one thing for self-growth, one meaningful goal, and one way to rest on purpose. Make this summer yours. Believe me, you've got this. So, what's your plan for this summer? Drop it in the comments. I'm super excited to hear. Let's support each other and make this summer legendary. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, turn on the bell, and share it with a friend who needs a boost. Stay tuned for more ways to make life awesome. See you next week.